I finally want to speak out. Some things need to be said. Why am I so nervous about doing this? Hello, this is Terry from Generically Frostbitten. Don't know if you can tell from the lighting because I don't have the good lights, but this is all blue. Lipstick, eyeshadow, it's all blue. Today I decided to intro myself a little bit closer to Social Repose's intros because, as you can see from the title, this is largely about him. I've wanted to do this video for a while. I've been afraid to. I've been afraid of the backlash. I've been afraid of the hate. I've been afraid of what my own friends and family would say. I know there might be backlash. I know I might get hate. I know I might get DMs. Who knows? I've seen how they tear Richie apart. I can only imagine what they're going to do to a new target. But some things need to be said. It's time that I answered a question I've been asked by people online, that I've been asked by friends and family. The time has come to answer the age-old question. How can you support Social Repose? I support him because his artistic vision is amazing. He writes his own music, he writes his own lyrics about some things that people dare only touch on. He programs his own light shows for his tour. He pays for his own music videos out of pocket. He said that some of them get up to $10,000. And the quality of these music videos are professional quality. He does not half-ass anything. He strives for the best quality. He puts his art out there freely for us to watch. He does all of this out of pure artistic passion and drive. Can you only imagine how much passion someone has to get up every morning facing the hate that he faces, whether deserved or not, and still keep going? That is goddamn inspirational to everybody, to artists like myself. He struggles from depression. So don't most of us. And he shows us that you can fight through it. You can keep going. You can create beautiful things. And yes, he inspires me to keep pushing. He has appreciated my art. And that means the world to me. From one artist to another, for him to look at my stuff and support me, that means a lot. It gives me hope that I can keep pushing myself, that I can keep bettering my art, try new things. He does support his fans, like we support him. And on Twitter, on Instagram, he interacts with us. There's so many people, celebrities and YouTubers, that wouldn't even give their fans the time of day. And here's Richie tweeting back at us. So why do I continue to support Richie and his endeavors after everything that happened? When everything came out in the open, I didn't know how to feel because I still liked Richie's personality. I still loved his music. I still loved his videos. I loved his sense of humor. I related to it. I related to him. To find out that he did what he did, it threw me for a loop. I was taken aback. I was in shock for a while. I'm not gonna lie. I was so upset for both of them. I was upset at myself because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should still support Richie because I felt so bad for Jacqueline. No one should ever have to feel that way. I was on the fence because at the time, like so many other people, I absolutely couldn't stand the thought of a cheater. Why would anybody do that to anybody else? And I was torn because here on one hand, Jacqueline was hurt and Richie did it. And on the other hand, I still liked Richie's music. I still liked Richie. I couldn't help it. I've never really admitted this to anybody out loud, but I did almost stop supporting Richie at one point because in my mind, I didn't like the fact that he did that. But the more I thought about it, and I thought about myself, and I thought about things I have done, the more I realized I couldn't frickin' judge. I'm not perfect. I've made bad choices, not mistakes, bad choices. There are things that I'll always regret, and there's nothing I can do to change it. And I thought about one thing in particular that I did in my past that I'm not proud of that is very similar. I thought, how could I judge somebody so harshly for something that I did? Wouldn't that make me a hypocrite? I'm so nervous right now. The reason that I feel that I cannot judge Richie on his actions is because years back, I had an ex whom I was still talking to, and they had a partner, and I knowingly helped them cheat on their partner. No, it wasn't right, and no, I haven't done it ever again. But in my mind at that time, I thought maybe it meant that they still cared. Maybe it meant that we'd get back together. No, it doesn't excuse it. Yes, it was horrible, but I did it. Am I proud of it? No. Have I ever admitted that out loud so publicly? No. Am I scared of the backlash? You bet your ass I am. So many people watching this will probably see me differently, but I'm not perfect. I've made bad choices. I have to live with them. I have to deal with what I think about myself for doing that. I have to choose to not do it again. I have to deal with the repercussions. But knowing that I did that, how can I judge somebody else for something I've done? I can't. So to all the people that are going to hate on me, to all the people that are hating on Richie, think, have you ever cheated? Have you ever knowingly helped somebody else cheat? Do you know anybody that you care deeply about? Mother, father, sister, brother, cousins, friends that have done something similar? The odds are that you do. And think to yourself, do you love them any less? Do you care about them any less? No, you don't have to agree with their choice. Yes, it can be a shitty choice, but that doesn't mean that they're not a good person. That doesn't mean that they're not capable of doing good things. Richie is not his bad choices. No one is their bad choices. Everyone has the ability to change. They just need the chance. They need the support to say, I believe in you. Yes, you can change. You can redeem yourself from being in a shit place and making a shit choice. I'm not aiming to change your mind because I know that if you hate him, I won't be able to do anything to change your mind. You're so stuck on hating him that you will, and that's fine. Everyone can hate or dislike or like or love whoever they want. That's fine. But do think, before you leave so much hate, you keep dragging him down for his bad choices. If you keep hating on him and keep dragging him down, he could be the best person in the world and donate to charities and do good, honest, wonderful things, and you would still say, hey, guess what? He cheated X amount of years ago. And there are so many people that are well known that have done worse. The echoes of kill yourself probably haunt his dreams. Can you imagine being hated by so many people that people are telling you to kill yourself for bad choices? If you've ever done anything bad at all, imagine being told the rest of your life you're a horrible person, even if you're trying to change. Imagine trying to change and having all these people say you're horrible. No matter what you do, you're going to continue to be horrible. That's no way to have to live your life. When you're trying so hard to pour your passion into something and then be afraid to release it to the world because as much hard work and effort and blood and sweat and tears you put into it, it could just be tossed aside because people see you as your bad choices. I don't know who will see this. I don't know who will care. I don't know how much hate I may or may not get. I'm expecting the worst because that's how I am. I prepare myself for the worst and hope for the best. But the way I figure is if Richie can take on the hate and be strong, I'm going to do my damnedest to do the same. People are not their bad choices. I can't say that enough. I will continue to support Richie. This video has been a long time in coming. I should have made it last year. I should have made it earlier this year. And I'm sorry that I haven't until now. How can I support Social Repose? I'm supporting his art. I'm supporting his passion. I'm supporting his vision. I'm supporting his hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. I'm supporting a man that has a unique vision and voice that should be heard. That is why I am supporting Richie for as long as I can. To be a Mothling, to be part of the Whisper, you have to be strong. Especially now. If you also still support Richie, keep it up. He needs us. He needs all of us. Like all his videos if you haven't already. Share them. Watch them. Do whatever you can to show him that what he's doing is not in vain. That he's fighting past the hate and trying to hold his head above the water for a reason. I do know this. On December 1st, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be sitting there watching a music video that a man poured money, blood, sweat, tears, and passion into to bring to the world. I'm going to be watching the masterpiece of an artist. I'm going to be sitting there watching mercy kill. Will you?